So today I'm going to talk about telling better stories on the open web. And I want you to be open-minded to all the content here and also experience my presentation together. So my name is Kaman Chen, and I work in Europe, and I'm based in Amsterdam. And I work with 60 mobile specialists in Google to help improve mobile websites for advertisers in Middle East, Africa, and Europe. So before I start, I would actually like to play a video. And the video is not in English, it's also not in Ukrainian, so you have to rush out to the subtitles. But I promise you, it's not in Chinese. So
Yes, ready?
Det er rigtig mange ting, du får gratis nu.
Hold da op.
Det er mega fedt. Mega fedt.
Okay, wow.
Ud på. Det tager 4 første gang.
Og det er 60 sekunder
Fra nu af. Nu.
Okay. Så jeg tænker først, at jeg er umiddelbart... så skal den være hurtig. Stem. Nå, den loader. Nej, hvorfor loader den? Let's go.
Ja, nu loader den så.
Jamen, den her hjemmeside, den måske...
Altså bare sådan venter meget. Jeg ved ikke, om det er sådan...
Den tænker.
3, 2, 1.
Det er løgn. Jeg når jo ingenting.
Stop. Fingerne væk fra den. Stop, Sofie.
Ja. Tiden er gået. Var det en okay oplevelse?
Nej. Det der er en kedelig hjemmeside.
So this video is just an experiment, but it's actually not so far away from how our modern users are experiencing with the web. My learning, besides knowing how to say nej in Danish, I also realized that there is actually something collectively we could do to actually help improve the modern web. So what I wanted to say is that performance, how your website performs, should actually be a design feature, and it should also be part of your marketing strategy. If you have developer that you work with that doesn't care about performance at all, you as marketer, you are there, and it is your mission to actually remind them that they should care about it. If you have user researcher that look at the website and they only look at the interface and they don't care about from A to B, how long it takes, you are also here as a mission after this talk to go to them and actually ask them, hey, did you look at performance of the website? And in terms of what impact user experience, we did user research and we asked our customers. Speed actually is the most important factor. And it is actually more important than how easy it is to find what they're looking for. It is more important than how well the content actually fit the screen. And it is actually also more important than how simple the site is to use, and 3 times more important than how attractive a site looks like. So next time when you are putting really beautiful photos on the website, also think a little bit about how long it takes for it to load, because if it is a forever loading button, nobody can actually receive the content. So I just paused for 10 seconds, not even 15, and it was so uncomfortable that it really get me boiling. But this is actually the average seconds it takes for the website in EMEA to fully load. And if you put these seconds into perspective, in year 2000, human attention span is around 12 seconds. 19 years ago, we can't stand how slow our website load. And if you look at a goldfish attention span, it's 9 seconds. Even a goldfish cannot stand how long it takes to load our website. Fast forward to 2013, human attention span had dropped to only 8 seconds, and our website load almost doubled the time. So the good thing and bad thing here is that we actually know what is the preferred time and what is the recommended load time. If your website would load within 3 seconds, people are happy. Goldfish are happy. Everybody in this room are happy. Looking at stress response factor, we also look at something more fun. Waiting in line in a retail shop when I have to pick up my makeup get me really excited, not excited, but frustrated. Watching a very dramatic TV show get me really, really, really frustrated and stressed. Standing at the edge of the cliff like this with the real give me a lot of stress. Watching a horror movie also give people a lot of stress. But experiencing mobile delay actually give as much stress as people that are watching horror movie. So if your site are loading slow, you're actually forcing people to watch horror movie. That is not okay. And it comes right after just of solving a math problem. I love solving math problems, so that is not stressing me out. But you get what I mean. And we also look at actual revenue number, actual business result. If your page load time goes from 1 second to 3 seconds, bounce rate increased by 32%. 32% is a lot. And if it goes from 1 second to 10 seconds, it increased up to 132% and people just leave. So basically, you really just have 3 seconds to capture all your customers, to read all the good content, to buy all your great product. And of course, looking at conversion rate, 1 second delay would impact conversion rate by 20%. So every second that you gain, you actually also increase your conversion rate. This is a huge thing that you can bring to your team and tell them to look at speed. And of course, here I'm at the S Summit. Mobile speed is a ranking signal on Google. So yeah. Mobile is there either to help grow your business or slow it down. And this is also something that you should always remember. Nobody is on, not nobody, but not a lot of people are on desktop now. So this is a platform that if you really do well, you are standing out from your competition. So here today, the main topic, I'm going to talk about a modern web technology, AMP. Anybody know what AMP is in the room? I love you. So the founder of AMP, his vision is that I want to restore the web to its original promise and make it fast and user-friendly again. AMP stands for Accelerated Mobile Page 2 years ago. And fast forward to now, 2019, we have made tremendous improvement in the technology and also included a lot more different things into it. Now we don't call it Accelerated Mobile Page. We call it AMP Website, AMP Ads, AMP Stories, and also AMP Emails. In the presentation today, I'm going to focus on the first three. And I will start with AMP Website. So what is an AMP website? And how does it improve user experience? First of all, things that are slow are discouraged and banned. If you create your website in AMP, things has to be fast. Content doesn't jump around as it is loaded. Discourage, all the distracting ads are forbidden on AMP. And things aren't loaded until they are needed. So lazy loading as a technology is implemented in every single component in AMP. And if you would build your website in AMP and actually follow all the best practice that we just shared, then search engine like Google or Bing will actually cache it and make sure that it is served closest to the customer as possible. As a result, Accelerated Mobile Page, AMP website, is 85% faster than a standard mobile page. We all know that building a website and keeping it fast is not easy. You don't want to all the time keep maintaining it. So AMP has become open source, and there is a group of top-notch engineers, and they update all the components based on all the latest technology. Once you use the component, it will always be updated based on what user wants, what user need. the UX, the speed performance factor, is always updated. And on Google, if you are built in AMP, and we know that when users click on it, it will for sure be a fast and amazing experience. You will get a badge. So this link, if you click on it, it will load within 1 second. Here I'm going to show you another video of a client in Italy. They sell museum tickets. They have done an experiment looking at AMP versus non-AMP, and they measure a set of different actions from user researching to user actually buying and compare the differences. And I'm going to show you the video while explaining to you. So users search for museum, Colosseum. On the AMP side, you already get to the page. Everything is fully loaded. Client is already looking at photos, trying to see whether they want to buy some ticket, while the other page, everything just got fully functioned. Still waiting for the slider of the web to load. OK, now it is interactive. Finally, I can see some photo in the normal website. While on the AMP side, the purchase is already almost done. Already read all the content and already click purchase. While at the exact same action on the right side, because the page is just fully loaded, they can now finally read the map, look at it, and actually click. I mean, you get my point. So Musemen were very, very happy with the result. They are very excited. Since the experiment, they have launched 30,000 pages in AMP, and they have seen amazing results. They see 15% increase in conversion rate, and also 27% higher of revenue per visit. They were featured in the AMP conference in Tokyo in April, and they are now a really big advocate in the e-commerce world for the technology of AMP. So for people that are here that know a little bit about AMP, I would like to bring you to a history journey. So AMP was actually created in 2015, aiming for news and blog website. If you look at the go-to-market strategy, all the early adopters are blogs and news, because those are pretty static content, so caching works, everything works. So a lot of e-commerce players are like, this technology is not for me. But this is 2015. Fast forward to 2019, AMP as a team has become bigger. We have way more contributors in the platform. And now it also supports e-commerce sites. And a lot of components actually allows you to build app-like experience. This is just some example of e-commerce site that has adopted AMP. And you can see that the entire site is built solely on AMP. And you can do a lot of dynamic content, like Airbnb having the autocomplete built by AMP component. Aliexpress having all their product configuration all built in AMP, total dynamic. So Aliexpress is really huge in Asia. They saw that their product details page was not performing, and they want to increase the speed. So they actually built the page in AMP, and they see a 40% drop in load time. They were just really happy. Woo, our site is so much faster now. Amazing. But then when they actually look at the results, they see an 11% increase in order. For e-commerce player that big, 11% is really hard to reach. They are fully embracing the technology, and they just joined the AMP community, and they are now actually at the advisory board, contributing actively to components of AMP. These are other e-commerce players that have adopted AMP as a technology. And in the break, you can go check out and actually experience yourself. And now I'm going to talk about the second part of AMP. This is called AMP Ads. So AMP Ads use the AMP HTML to build ads, display ads, and use the AMP framework. As a result, it is way faster, way lighter. It has way better UX. Performance is good, so it increased viewability. And the best thing about it is that it is not possible to spread malware on the website. It is open source, so everybody can contribute, and it is served across AMP and non-AMP inventory. So if you are in the ad business and your platform has not adopted AMP HTML ads, it is something that you could definitely take a look into. So one thing that I will highlight here as a myth busting is that HTML ads, display ads also work on a regular page. So even if the publisher site is not AMP, you can still use HTML ads. This is a common thing that people always forgot. It works. As of January 2019, Google has already improved the inventory. 12% of all the ads, display ads served from Google that you can buy from Google are now HTML ads. And we are going to invest in increasing this number so that we will have higher viewability, amazing, fast ads. I'm going to share with you one case study of TripleLift. They work with Cloudflare as ad serving, and they put HTML ads on Time's website. And they have seen incredible results. You can see this is way faster when it is still loading. 3 times lighter, 6 times faster, and it gives them an increase of 13% CTR. This is a really big number for a publisher and for an advertiser. Of course, they are very happy with the collaboration and they are continuing. And the next case study that I want to share with you, internally we call it the end-to-end funnel. It is a global first case study where we have publisher, ads, and also website on the advertiser side. So El País is a publisher based in Spain. They have made they have done an experiment, an A/B test, changing the normal HTML page to an HTML page. And then they also tested having HTML5 ads versus HTML ads. And they also tested if it will be landing on a normal Volkswagen site versus an Volkswagen site. On every step, they see improvement. When they change from just HTML page to page on El País, they see a 26% increase in click-through rate. And when they change it and go one step further into changing the HTML5 ads also to ads, they see a 48% CTR. And then, of course, they continue and land on Volkswagen as well. Overall, they saw an incredible 87% increase in click-through rate, 43% lower cost per acquisition, and 76% increase in conversion. Volkswagen is very happy with the result, and they are definitely going to continue with El País as a publisher, as a display ad partner. Using HTML ads will not let you compromise with the creative ability. You can also do video, carousel, and a lot of experimental ads format, like Lightbox, also is supported. And if you are a developer in the room, I will say that once again, is open source. So you can be the next person that create a new amazing ad format and contribute to this display ad network. So the last one that I'm going to talk about is Mstories. Anybody know about Mstories here? Wow, you guys are really good. So Mstory is relatively new. It is launched only late Q4 last year. And as you know, that story as a format is on the rise, right? Like a platform like Instagram and different platform, app platform, like they really push a lot of stories out. And it is immersive, it is mobile friendly, it is visual, and a lot of the younger audience love this format. And a lot of our clients are on the go. They also are more now used to a browsing mode. So for all the publishers here, there is one problem with this story format, is that all the content that you have created are locked inside the app, is in other people's platform, right? So Google wants to really help, and we are committed to build a more visual open web. We want to help you to be able to easily create stories and stories in the narrative that you want, but you own the content and it is inside your website. So this is, for example, Mstory. It is just a link that you can embed in your website. You can share with people. It is not locked in any platform. If you click on it, it has the exact same experience as the stories. You can use photos, you can use animations, you can use video, and it applies all the technology that I mentioned before. Caching works, It loads within 1 second, and it is totally mobile friendly. And it is also indexable, so you can search for it and find it on Google search. And yeah, so this is an example here. You can see that if you want to talk about a city, top 5, top 4, top 3 is a very rich, visually rich way to showcase travel content. A lot of our partners, especially those in the US and UK, already adopted Mstories. So you can see from news, science, sports, and travel, there are more stories coming. As I said, this is a very new thing. So you could also be the first one in Ukraine to build the Mstory and distribute it. And this is an example of BBC News and how do they use Mstories. They actually build every week some nice content, and it is hosted in their website. So this is an example of talking about impressive women in the history, and you can actually read about it. You can see Beyonce. It's a fun way to interact and educate people on news. So this is really like the modern age of storytelling in news. This is another example of advertiser. It's actually L'Oreal. So they launched a new lotion, and it is a lotion that is great because there is a lot of different chemical in it. It's new, and they really want to showcase to all the women how amazing those percentage of chemical is, which is quite a boring topic, to be honest. So they adopt this Mstory format to actually tell the story of the brand, tell the ingredients of the lotion in a way more visual, fun way, instead of just listing out all the ingredients inside the cream. And they actually use this as the main website of the product. They don't build an extra website, and this is it. They loved it so much, they go one step forward. And this is, for example, in a drug store in France. They build Mstories, and then there is a QR code you can scan. After you scan it, immediately at the store, you get to read the ingredient, and you get to experience like the branding message that they want to show. So I'm quite sure that everybody is thinking about, okay, nice, I like it. I'm going to make some Mstories. How is it going to be distributed? First of all, if you look at this screen, like I said, Mstory is indexable. So you can actually view it as a web result, and you will get also the M badge, the lightning bolt that I mentioned. It is going to be in the news mode in search. Visual Story tab in Google News Pub Edition over there. Top stories, the carousel. And this is new, and this is really, really new. This is announced only at the 17th of April, that on Google search we're going to have a visual stories block, and we are going to launch it only for travel vertical for now. So if you have clients that are in travel, or if you are in a travel business, this is coming. And it's going to be really fun to be able to read travel content in the story format. And of course, we have plans to increase the format support from travel, fashion, movies, recipe, gaming, and TV shows. These are the vertical that would be used for the visual story block in the next few quarters. So another way to view the Mstory is via the Google Discovery feed. If you have an Android phone and you swipe on the left, then Google Story will be there based on your intent. And if you have an iOS phone, then it will be at the Google app, search app. All right. At the Ad Summit, I should also talk about story ads. So because of Mstory, you can, of course, also place advertising in it. You can actually place one single page full immersive advertising placement inside the organic story ads, or you could also create like a 5-page sponsored ads as a story. This is an example of the different format you can use: image, text, and video. And all these templates can be downloaded on the web on m.dev, and I will show you the link later, so you can actually start creating it. So this is to show you how it works. If you have an Mstory, you tap, then you see an ad, and then you continue. We did a exercise and also like user research to look at how well story ad actually perform compared to normal banners in the Google Media Lab. And we see that the improvement is 12% in awareness, 12% in consideration, and people are aware that something is happening way more than a mobile banner. The benefits is that it is fully immersive, and you can also, if you create an Mstory or ad, you also work on desktop and tablet. And there, like I said, there is a lot of templates that you can download on the web. So this is the link, m.dev, and all the information that I have shared with you are on there. There is a playground for the techie there. You can immediately create one if you want, and you can actually contribute it in this website as well. And to end the presentation, I would like to give you this code. This is the Google product building philosophy. If you focus on the user, all else will follow. We keep on providing technology that can help you follow what customers and users need. And I choose the user. I don't mind what technology at the end that you use, but it is about following what the user wants. If the user wants fast site, we give them fast site. If the user wants story format, we give them story format. Thank you very much.
Whoa, thank you very much. We still have some time. Maybe there's a question or something? No?
If you want
Are you
to
cool
ask
with that? I mean, Kaman Chan is a wonderful speaker. She has even given us some time to catch up on the fact that we started a bit later. So it's great. Perhaps one question? No? Yeah? Okay.
Oh yeah, this is one.
Hello. Hello, my name is Taras, and
Nice to meet you.
yeah. I have a question about stories. Can they be integrated as embedded ads to the mobile applications? And if yes, do they have some special protocol to communicate with MRAID? Do you know MRAID protocol?
MRAID protocol?
You're talking about where the MS work in apps. Is that your question?
Yes, question, can we integrate them into applications like interstitial or something other type of ad, but inside the mobile applications, not in browser?
Yeah, thank you. So at the moment, Mstories only work for the web. It doesn't work for the app yet. The entire backend or like how do you code the Mstories is just HTML in a subset. It's a special library. It doesn't work on apps. It works only on web. And I'm leading the mobile web stream. So this is a web initiative. Thank you.
Okay.
But it's a great feedback. Maybe I should talk to the team and to have something similar on the app. So thank you for your question. And thank you for the suggestion.
One more question, perhaps? Yes,
Hi,
please.
nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Where are you from?
I'm from here. Hi, I'm from Kiev. Thank you for your presentation. I have a question about also Mstories. Could we integrate it in the website? The question is, when I go on the link, yes, about some commercial website, first of all, I see the Mstories. I watch it, and when I end, I will see the site I visited. Yes, it's working in this way. Or I have to build another link only for Mstories, and when I watch it, it will be start again and again and again.
You are asking me after you have read all the stories,
Yes.
What is the interaction after?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So I can actually, I closed the computer already. So after you have read all the stories, there is a panel that comes out. You saw it in one of the demo. Did you see that?
Yes, I saw, yes.
So like a great panel that comes out, you can code it to either recommend more stories for user to read, or you can put the link that was to go back to the original website.
Okay, Mstories in the end give to customers the way to action, yes? What he'll do next? Visit after the Mstories, it gives to customer the way to choose, yes? Or continue using this website or close it.
Yeah,
yes?
I get your question. So you are asking me what is the best practice, right? Yeah. So if you are actually like a publisher, that you want your client to, your customers to keep reading more of your content, then I will definitely say suggest more stories relevant to the customers, right? But if you will be an e-commerce player like L'Oreal, you basically want people to buy the product, or if you, for example, you're a Volkswagen, that you want people to register for a test drive, then you will link people to the test drive page. So it depends on the purpose, but you have full control what you want to show the customer after they fill the stories. So you have full control. You can actually set which link you want the clients to see, and yeah.
You know it's great.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, you can
Thank
always come to me. I can show you exactly how it works outside, so you can see where you can configure it and what kind of freedom you have. And if you have feedback, let us know. As an early product, we are still looking for improvement. So yeah, thank you.